My name is Naomi Jackson, and if anyone had told me a year ago that my life would turn into a story of heartbreak, betrayal, and unexpected strength, I would have never believed them. Just months ago, I had the perfect life. A loving husband, Dr. Jackson, a brilliant, compassionate medical doctor who dedicated his life to healing others. Two beautiful children, my sunshine boy and my little princess, who filled every corner of our home with laughter. Our house was warm, peaceful, and full of dreams. It was ours, built with love, sacrifice, and years of my husband's hard work. But fate can be cruel. One cold evening, a phone call shattered my entire world. A horrible motor accident. 3 lives gone. My husband, my babies, all taken from me in the same moment. I remember collapsing to the floor, screaming until no sound came out. One minute I had a family. The next minute, I had 3 funerals. For weeks, I lived in silence, breathing hurt, walking hurt, existing hurt. But as a teacher, I've learned how to keep moving, even when the world tries to stop you. I thought the worst was over, but I was wrong. A few months later, I received a call from my late husband's family, the same people who cried with me at the funeral, the same people who promised to always be there. I thought they were checking on me. I thought they cared, but what they said felt like a knife in my chest. They told me that since Mr. Jackson was gone, the house, my home, no longer belonged to me. They said I now had 2 choices: pay $3,000 in rent every month, or pack my things and get out. I froze. I asked, "In my husband's house?" They replied coldly, "He's gone. The house belongs to his side of the family now." I dropped the phone. I fell to my knees, and I cried so hard my heart felt like it was tearing open again. I had just buried my husband, our children, and now they wanted to bury the last piece of my life. But that night, while sitting alone in the living room, surrounded by my kids' toys, their drawings on the fridge, their little shoes still by the door, something inside me shifted. My grief turned into fire, my pain turned into clarity, and the woman who could barely speak for months found her voice again. If they wanted a fight, they had just awakened the wrong woman. I began digging through old documents, storage boxes, marriage papers, and that's when I discovered the truth. My husband had legally added my name to the house deed 2 years before he died. He did it to protect us, to protect me. He knew life was unpredictable, and he wanted to make sure that no one could ever kick his wife and children out of the home he built. But his family didn't know that, and the next morning, I calmly called them back. My voice was steady, my heart wasn't. I said, "Good morning. Before we continue this conversation, I want you to understand something clearly. I am the legal co-owner of this house. I don't owe you rent, and I will never be leaving." There was silence on the phone, then stuttering, then excuses. But I was done being the quiet widow. I hired a lawyer, I filed formal notices, I documented every threatening message they ever sent me, and I let the law speak for me. Within weeks, the tables flipped completely. Instead of them trying to kick me out, the court served them restraining orders for harassment and attempted property fraud. Instead of demanding rent, they were ordered to stop contacting me entirely. My revenge wasn't violent, it wasn't loud, it wasn't hateful. It was justice. Justice for my husband's love, justice for the home we built, justice for the children we lost, justice for the woman they thought they could bully and break. Today, I still live in this house. Every room holds memories, painful ones, beautiful ones, but they are mine. This home is my last connection to the family I lost, and no one will ever take it from me again. I am Naomi Jackson. I am a widow. I am a mother. I am a teacher. And now, I am a woman who learned how to turn heartbreak into power. This is my story of loss, betrayal, and the sweetest revenge a woman can have. Living in peace, in the house they said I didn't deserve. And finally reclaiming the life I almost lost.